Hi guys, how are you doing? And welcome to this week's Positive EFT. So if you're around, come in and let me know that you're joining me. And if you're watching on the replay, you are equally as welcome. So for those of you who are new to the group, my name is Yvonne. I'm an EFT practitioner, a personal development coach, and a business coach. And I help people who struggle with confidence to reach in and find their inner warrior, pull it out so they believe in themselves again. And there's a couple of ways I do that. So hello, Elle, how are you doing? Geez, that was quick. That notification went out really fast. That's good. So a couple of ways I do that is through EFT, through meditation, and through personal development. So hey, Vanessa. Hi, Mary Rose. How are you doing? Okay, good. So thank you for joining me. Lovely to see you all coming on. It's fabulous. Okay, so how's everybody doing today? How are you feeling? Happy Friday. So it's a lovely opportunity to let's just put out some positivity out into the world and get your weekend started. Hi, Sharon. How's it going? Hello, Christina. Okay, great. So there's loads on. Good stuff. Okay, good. So how I introduce people to EFT is through positive affirmations. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, or is otherwise known as tapping. So when we tap on the upper body and the acupressure points. And if you've been watching my stories or follow me for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, then in Unit 1, well, I'm going to show you in a minute anyway, but in Unit 1, there is a lovely session on releasing anxiety. So be sure to check that out after this video. But how I usually introduce people to EFT is through positive affirmations, particularly in this group. Hey, Pauline, how are you doing? So yeah, it's a nice, gentle way to introduce people to the process. And you gain the benefits. Okay, it's not typical EFT. Typical EFT, we dive a little bit deeper, so we might deal with a deeper issue. But for the purposes of these lives, we do nice, gentle, positive EFT sessions. Okay, so it's a nice way to introduce you to it. So I pull affirmation cards, and the affirmation cards I use are by Louise Hay. So the first one, actually the first card that came out today was from the Miracles Now deck from Gabrielle Bernstein. I love these cards. They really complement the positive affirmations that I work with. So there was two cards popped out, so I thought, okay, there's a double message that needs to come out. And the first one was, I trust that my gut reaction is the truth underneath the surface of my fears. So I trust that my gut reaction is the truth underneath the surface of my fears. Hello, Catherine. Oh my God, how are you doing? I haven't seen that lady in years. Me and Catherine used to work together. So I trust that my gut reaction is the truth underneath the surface of my fears. So that is telling you, if your gut is telling you something right now, then listen to it, because your gut instinct is the truth. Okay, so whether it's good or bad, if it feels uncomfortable, if it's niggling at you, if it's like a thorn in your side, there's a reason it wants you to listen. So listen. Okay, sometimes fear gets in the way of us listening to our gut reactions or our gut instincts, and that's okay. That's normal. Okay, sometimes when we're making a decision or when we're changing direction or whatever is going on for us, our gut instinct is screaming at us to go left or right or up and down or in and out. Okay, and sometimes it's scary to listen. It's more scary to listen to it because we're afraid of change, which brings in the next card. Okay, I can change my pattern when I change my mind about them. Okay, so they go very nicely together. Okay, so I can change my pattern when I change my mind about them. So instead of being afraid of change, if we can acknowledge that change is happening for a reason, so nothing ever stays the same. Change is inevitable in life. Hello, Olivia. It's all right. I'm only getting started. So change is inevitable in life. Nothing ever stays the same. Nothing ever stays the same. You wake up every morning and things are different. It might be just subtle differences, but every morning there is change. Every day there is change. You will never experience the same thing twice, okay? You might have a similar experience, but you'll never experience the same thing twice, okay? So change is inevitable. We can't stop it. So sometimes being open to change is a far less scarier experience, okay? And it reduces the fear that comes with it. So I know loads of people, and I used to be one of them. And, you know, change, yeah, sometimes I still get scared of change, but then I sit with it. So if you're somebody who struggles with change, right, something that's really good to practice is to sit with it, not react. So sit with it and ask yourself, and I always refer to the 4-year-old, ask yourself, what is it about this change that I'm scared of? What scares me? Is it the outcome? Is it the journey to get to the outcome? What is it that's scaring me the most? And then try and project yourself to where the change has happened. And ask yourself, well, what's the worst thing that can happen if this change occurs? So what is the worst thing that can happen? Okay, so sometimes when we sit in the, oh my God, this might happen, that might happen, or sometimes when we project ourselves to the outcome or to a particular outcome, then it allows us a little bit of insight, and it allows that fear to reduce ever so slightly. And of course, this tool, EFT, if you tap, which I'm going to show you how to do in a minute, it's going to reduce that fear anyway. So sometimes all we need is a little bit of help, a little bit of a tool to help us to reduce that fear. Okay, because I said change is inevitable. It's going to happen anyway, whether we resist it or not. And sometimes breaking down that resistance makes the journey easier. Okay, and that's the kind of stuff that I do, that I work with my ladies in my groups. We break down those barriers. We break down that resistance to change. And as a result, the transformation that happens for people is absolutely amazing. Okay, and it takes people on a journey that they didn't necessarily expect. So it's good. It's good. Transformation is always good, and sitting with stuff and being present is always good, because it gives you an insight. We all have the answer to what is right for us, but we don't always listen. Okay, so going back to trust your gut reaction. Sometimes it's scary listening to your gut reaction, but your gut will never put you wrong. Never. Okay. We get caught up in the what ifs. Forget what ifs. They won't serve you any purpose. Okay. So, and then, and I swear you can't make this up. And then the next card is, I always have a choice. Going through some change at the moment, very timely. Okay, good. So the universe has put you on here today to hear that message, Olivia. So that's good. So I always have a choice, because we do. We always have a choice. We can choose to listen to our gut instinct, or we can choose to ignore it. Either way, it's our choice. We can choose to go with the change, or we can choose to resist the change. Either way, it's our choice, okay? So on the back of it, it says, I choose to believe that it is easy to change a thought or a pattern. It is my choice to do so. And it is easy. Now, it mightn't feel it might feel uncomfortable, but when you get into the habit of changing your patterns, of recognizing your patterns and breaking through that barrier, it's so empowering. And again, that is another thing that we work on in all my groups. We work on recognizing your patterns and breaking through them if they're patterns that get in your way and that stop you. Okay, so it's really empowering when you understand your patterns, when you understand why things get in your way. So sometimes we sit and we go, well, why me? Like, we sit in victimhood, right? It's so easy, and it's such a natural thing to go, why me? Why does this have to happen to me? Instead of sitting and going, okay, instead of sitting and thinking, why me? What about if I change my thought pattern and go to, well, what is this trying to teach me? Where is the lesson in this? What can I learn from this? It's a far nicer place to sit instead of, why me? And I'm thinking of Linda Martin's song in the Eurovision, why me? Like, why me? Do you know what I mean? It serves us no purpose, absolutely no purpose, to sit in the why me. Instead, sit in the what can I learn from this? Okay, it's a far nicer place to sit in. Okay, and then the final card, sorry, I didn't show you this. That card is from Louise Hay's Her Thoughts. Okay, beautiful cards. She always has just such a lovely way with words, and she always says the right thing, always. And then the third card is from Life Loves You deck, which is Louise Hay and, I can't read it, Robert Holden deck. Lovely deck as well, really powerful messages. And that says, I open my mind and say yes to life. Now, there we go. Like, there is a strong message. Listen to your gut. You can change your patterns if you want. It's your choice. And I am open. I open my mind and say yes to life. So when you open your mind to change, to breaking your patterns, to not sitting in victimhood, then you are in, so life is inviting you. By doing that, life is inviting you to experience it rather than to just exist. So if anybody has just existed, and I have experienced just existing, not a nice place to be. Whereas when you invite in life and are open and to receiving and being open to what's coming, it's completely different. And you experience it at a whole new level. Okay? And in being open and in being open to that, experiencing things at a whole new level, there's massive healing in that. So whatever has gone on in the past does not serve you, right? We can do nothing about what has happened in the past. We can't change it, okay? All we can do is move forward in a way where we have the experience from the past that has taught us something. For whatever reason, it has taught us something. And moving forward with our lives, we can invite in new experiences from a whole new place. So you're never starting from zero. You're always starting from a place of more experience. And that is where healing, prosperity, and success and love comes in. And it's an amazing place to be. Okay, so very strong messages, guys, this week. The cards really had something to say. So with that said, I think we're going to tap in some positive affirmations. I have some really powerful affirmations that I want to share with you. So I usually tap in the messages from the card, but I think there's such a strong message that what we're going to do is going to tap in some affirmations instead. Beautiful cards. Yeah, really good. Yeah, loving the messages this morning, Elle. They're really powerful. Or this morning, lunchtime. Okay, so let's tap in some affirmations. So if you're ready, so what we're going to do is just shake up your energy for a minute. Just let that lovely Friday feeling and the messages from those cards come in. Welcome them in, be open to receiving them. And if you can, place both feet on the ground or just visualize both feet on the ground. And just ground yourself and connect with Mother Earth. Connect with that ground. Have that lovely feeling of feeling grounded. And coming out of your head and into the now. Okay, and close your eyes if you want. So coming into the here and now. And dissolving that beautiful message from all those cards. But listening to your gut instinct. Trusting it. Being open to changing your thought patterns so that they serve you rather than hold you back, and being open to experiencing life on a whole new level, and just sitting with it and enjoying it and asking, what can I learn from this? So we're going to take a deep breath in just to relax the body and to settle ourselves. So before we do that, I want you to just do a quick body scan. So do a quick body scan around your body. We're going to check in with ourselves. So I want you to ask yourself, how are you feeling today? Okay. And however you're feeling, just want you to acknowledge it. So if you're feeling good, I want you to notice your heart fill up with gratitude and really lean into that feeling of feeling good. And if you're not feeling so good, then that's okay. Just acknowledge it. And hopefully use this session to turn that feeling around. Okay? But it's as important to acknowledge if we're feeling bad. So just acknowledge it, because when you acknowledge it, it reduces that fight, that battle with ourselves. Why am I feeling this way today? Okay, so when you acknowledge it, your body immediately relaxes. Okay, so now we're going to tap in some lovely affirmations. We're going to just fill up that lovely space we've created with lovely affirmations. Okay, so we are going to move to the eyebrows. So if you've never done this before, just do as I do and say as I say. Just follow me around. Okay, there's no right or wrong with this. Your body will respond to it no matter what's happening, and hopefully it will help you to relax and release. Okay, so we're going to start off with the eyebrows, and you can do it 1 or 2. Okay, 1 or 2, doesn't matter. So starting off in the eyebrows, and repeat the affirmations either in your head or out loud. I live in the paradise of my own creation. Moving to the side of the eye. I love and accept each thought and feeling. Under the eye. I love and approve of myself. Under the nose. I love and respect my body. Under the mouth. I love my family members just as they are. I don't try to change anyone. Collarbones. I make decisions based on the superstar that I am becoming. Under the arm. So ladies, on your bra strap, just on your bra strap, and if you don't wear a bra, 3 inches down from your armpit. I make good decisions. Back to the collarbones. I matter, and what I have to offer this world also matters. Back up to the eyebrow. I may not understand the good in this situation, but it is there. Side of the eye. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. And take a deep breath in on that and lean into it. And breathe out. Under the eye. I only speak positively about those in my world. Under the nose. I overcome any obstacle with ease and awareness. Under the mouth. I peacefully detach myself from negative people. Collarbones. I profoundly love myself. That can be hard to say, so just keep saying it until it feels comfortable. Under the arm. I prosper wherever I turn. I am a miracle, and my life is the same. Back to the collarbones. I radiate beauty, charm, and grace. Okay, and then gently stop tapping. Take a deep breath in. And as you take a deep breath in, just notice what affirmation you resonated with the most. And breathe out and really lean into that affirmation today. And take it as your mantra. Borrow it if you need to. Okay. And then whenever you're ready, just come back and do a quick stretch and a big yawn and release and let go of anything that no longer serves you. So what I should have said at the start is, in EFT, when we release, it can be in the form of a yawn, it can be in the form of a giggle, it can be in the form of tears. but tears are good. I always welcome in tears because tears are a sign of healing. And when you allow the tears to come up, it's like you're unclogging that black sink. It's the best way I can explain it. But, and it really releases. And once we release those tears, it creates beautiful new space for all that lovely stuff that's waiting for you. Okay? And so it is. Thanks so much. Some beautiful affirmations. Yes, there are some lovely affirmations there. So if you want to let me know in the comments which affirmation resonated with you the most. And what we also do in these lives is we put in and so it is. And what that does is it's setting our intention for the day. So it's like we are setting ourselves up and setting that intention. And so it is. So we're opening up to all those messages in those affirmations. So yeah. And so it is. Beautiful. Good. Yes, lovely affirmations. I have to say I love affirmations. I love the power of them because they are so effective and they can completely change your day around. And so it is. Okay, good. So these are the kind of things that we do in my groups. So if anybody would like to join the groups, you are more than welcome. There's a link in the post. We are starting our June intake for resilience and connection, which is the morning practice, and it consists of meditation, journaling, and EFT, positive EFT at the end. So if anybody wants to come and join us, you would be more than welcome. We'd love to have you. And you don't have to make them live, the sessions live in the morning. It doesn't suit everybody. Some people, half the group watch it on the replay, and the other half come in and join me live, and we have great fun. I profoundly love myself, and so it is. Lovely. I intend to step away from negative people peacefully. Love that. Negative affirmation is resounding with me, Yvonne. Okay. I don't know what that means, Catherine. What do you mean? Negative affirmation is resounding with me. Powerful affirmation. Love it. Yes, absolutely. Okay, good. Good. So yes, when we say, when we have a negative thought, it's as powerful as positive thought. So if you catch yourself having a negative thought, okay, maybe that's what you mean, Catherine. If you catch yourself having a negative thought, then literally catch your wrist and go, negative thought. How can I reframe that to a positive thought that serves me better? And sometimes a positive affirmation is the thing that will do that for you. So it's really powerful. So yeah, so they are the messages for the weekend. So fabulous. Okay, really powerful. Okay, so like I said, if you want to check out the groups, check them out. You can join my morning program at the moment. So we're kicking off again on Monday. So the new members will be coming in you get access to the membership straight away on the website. And then the Facebook group is opening. Oh yes, I need to step away from negative thoughts, and I will do it. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yes, definitely. Step away from those negative thoughts. They don't serve you. Don't serve you any purpose. Only torment you. They take your headspace, and nobody deserves your headspace. Okay. So, what was I saying? Yes. So we're starting off on Monday. So the membership, you get access to the membership straight away. And the Facebook group is opening tomorrow for the new members. So can't wait to welcome the new members in. We have so many, it's great. Really excited about it. And June's going to be amazing. It's going to be a fabulous month. We're going to be bringing in more. I'm going to bring in more of the 4 agreements. So if anybody's familiar with the 4 agreements, it's a fabulous tool to help you like that, step away from negative thoughts, and to take more control of how you live your life. Okay, and how you respond to other people. We have no control what other people do for us or do to us or how they speak to us, but we have control over how we respond. And the 4 agreements is something that I have really enjoyed implementing into my life because they're so powerful. They really empower you. So it's a lovely tool. So I'm going to share that with you guys this month. So I'm so excited. Okay, so that's it. Thank you. Have a lovely weekend. You too, Shaz. Thank you all for joining me. It's been so lovely. I love coming in here and doing the positive affirmations that really sets us up for the day and sets us up for the weekend. And Friday seems to be a good day. So Friday lunchtime, great way to start the weekend. Okay, so that's it from me. If anybody needs any help, reach out to me, connect with me on Messenger. If you have any questions, yeah, and that's it. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, enjoy the lie-ins. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Lie-in tomorrow, Elle, and Sunday. Whoop, whoop. It's great. Yes, absolutely. So, okay, have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye for now. Love you lots like jelly tots.